Hello. Let's flip these up. So, sorry about the sun. It's just not my favorite today. Today is August 7th, and I honestly never thought this day would get here. Today is my baseline ultrasound and blood work, and that means that afterwards, I just got to my clinic actually. My appointment's in like 20 minutes, so I'm here in plenty of time. So afterwards, I'm gonna meet with my coordinator and she's gonna go over all the medications I have, how to use them, my schedule, and I start my stems tonight. Guys, I was really worried that my cycle was not going to come because that's what we were waiting on. And she had told me, my doctor had told me I would get it the 5th or the 6th. And when they pulled my birth control on the 3rd, I really started to doubt. Like, I don't know, everything in me was worried and I doubted everything. And I was, because like, I'm like, how do you know? Obviously it's what she does for a living. Bam, the morning of the 6th, it showed up. I called the clinic this morning, got my appointment time. Sorry, my phone is blowing up because I was letting my friends know that I was on my way here. I am more excited than nervous for once, which is a huge deal for me because every single appointment I've been just so anxious and so nervous. Today I am nothing but excited. Okay, a little bit nervous, but I'm mostly excited. Let's go. Let's get this started. I've literally feel like the last 6 weeks, 5-ish, 6 weeks since we had the appointment and we knew we were starting IVF, I have just been a ball of anxious energy waiting for this day to happen, and here it is. So if you are on the same path as me, if this is in your future, or if this is something you have started before me, I just want to let you know you're beautiful and your body is amazing and you're going to be successful. So that's what I'm telling myself, because I am telling myself this is going to be 100% going to happen. I have no doubt, so that way I'm not leaving any fear on the table. So let's go do blood work and that ultrasound, and I will see you tonight when I start my stems. Hello, it is much later, same day. I'm getting my injections set up. My husband's gonna grab a quick shower. Injections right now every night between 7 and 9 p.m. I just have 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow night, 2 the next night, and then my next appointment is the 10th, so 3 days from now. And then we should be good with what we have until the 14th. Now, I want to say everyone's IVF pre-retrieval process is different. It's different on the dosage of your medications. It's different on what types of medications that you might get. It's different on your injection sites. I have personally never seen anyone do arm or leg shots. That is where my doctor wants me to put mine, because I don't have a lot of visceral fat. I don't have a lot of like, I just like, I don't really know how to word what she said, but basically I don't have a lot of visceral fat. Don't have a lot of place to put the needle, like excess, so we don't want to lose the injection. So we're gonna do arms, shoulders, and thighs. So again, I've never seen it done that way. That's how she's instructed me to do it. I'm good with that. She also said for a couple of the medications, you actually see a higher result when they're injected in the arm, just because it's I don't know what the word is, like contaneous? I don't know. I am not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, but I'm getting everything set up because I do have to mix one, and then I actually really like the pre-dosed injection needle. It's like an EpiPen. I'm like okay with that. Now personally, I am much happier to stick my arm, have my husband stick my arm and my thigh versus my tummy. She also said that it gets very sore. It's a very sensitive area, so I'm much better with that, and I'm excited. I did get a call and an email from my office like 3 hours ago saying your blood work is excellent. That was the only thing. If my blood work wasn't solid today, which I had no doubt it would be, but she did say sometimes the quality of your eggs can just be bad, just like a tossed month. I was good. And I think this is all gonna be included, like with the egg retrieval, since we only have 9 days, 11 days, 10 days, 10 days. My egg retrieval's on the 18th, today's the 7th. Is it technically 10 days or 11 days? But ultrasound today, I had 6 mature follicles on the right side and 5 mature follicles on the left side, just in a quick overview. She didn't even spend a lot of time. She just did a really quick scope, checked the uterus, lining looked excellent, she said. But she said, I don't need to go in and count everything right now. I don't need to look at all the follicles right now, but I just want to see what we have. And she said she saw, obviously the maturity of the egg is not in full bloom yet, because that doesn't happen until the eggs drop. But she did see 11. She said by next Friday, we hope to have 20, which would be absolutely amazing. And then she was awesome, because I was like, but Joe doesn't have a lot of sperm. And she's like, it's okay, we only need 20 good spermies. So we'll see what the final count is, but it's cool to see that every ultrasound we kind of gathering that information. If you don't know, the reason you do ultrasounds is for many, many different reasons. One, to see how your body is reacting to the medication, because if it's not reacting appropriately, you don't go through the process. 2, to see how your follicles are looking, to see if they need to adjust your medication. 3, you do not want your estrogen to raise too quickly, because as your ovaries, eggs are developing, what's naturally going to happen is that they're going to want to drop, because they're going to want to ovulate sooner. So you keep an eye on it. So you stop ovulation and hold it. So there's another medication that comes into play in about a week-ish, because we're growing them right now, we're stimulating them, and then we're going to hold it, and then we're gonna trigger them to drop. So it's just like really cool how they monitor it, how they have different medications. And again, everyone's dosage is completely different. It's based on your body, your blood work, all of that. So what I might be medicated on may be different than you. My dosage might be different than your dosage. So just keep that all in mind.
To my future children, you are already so cherished, but you will know the love I have for you the moment I hold you in my arms. I can't wait to teach you what life is about, but I'm going to teach you in a way that reflects what I know, and I'll be real with you, because I want you to be strong and knowledgeable, but loving and tender. Life is hard, but you are stronger. Life is unfair, but there is a plan for you, so keep seeking it. Don't stop. People often suck, but the ones who truly love you are the ones who you lean into, and you do your best to ignore everyone else. You don't have to find success or riches, just always be the kindest person in the room. And sometimes that isn't that hard. When you find true love, make that the center of your life. This process overall has doubted my abilities in a whole new way. But your dad has always believed in me, and without him and his encouragement, we wouldn't be here with you today. I've heard how hard this process can be on a marriage, but so far it has only made my love for your dad even deeper, which, if I'm being honest, I didn't know was possible. He's going to teach you about life differently than me, because it's due to his own perspective, and that'll probably make him your favorite. We love you more than I can ever put into words, and I cannot wait to one day meet you. I can't wait to one day announce that you're ours. We can't wait to laugh with you, cry with you, be exhausted past what we've ever known, and watch you grow into the most amazing people.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain. Beauty and
Hey, day 2 of stems. Joe and I just got back from a walk. It was really, really nice. I'm allowed to walk for like 20-30 minutes a day, nice and slow. So we just went for a really slow walk and just talked the whole time. And honestly, I love it. I love walking, like walking when it's like a little cooler out. And I think it was like 90, which is cool for us, because like July, it was record temperatures this year. It hit above 112 every day for like 10 days and above 110 every day for 20 days. Like, it was so like, this is like a cool front moving in. So went for a walk. Let's just like recap the day, I woke up feeling okay, a little bit nauseous. Didn't think like the day would progress past that. About 10 a.m. I started to get like a really bad headache, like one of those like foggy crown headaches. Do you know what I'm talking about? It was like right here and it feels foggy and you can't shake it. I did take ibuprofen at 11. It didn't go away. I made one of my hydration drinks, which I shared on Instagram. It's coconut water, pink sea salt, and a lime. But basically you want potassium, vitamin C, and an electrolyte, and like good like Himalayan salt, or what's it called? Not Arctic sea salt, like a different sea salt, not like table salt. You want like a good salt. Anyways, those three together really help to hydrate you, and this whole process like with the medications can be like really hard on you. So I had one of those. That definitely helped. The headache kind of like is still there, but it's not like it was. But around noon, which I was told this would happen, I started to get hot flashes. It was so weird, like almost like when you have a fever, if you've never had a hot flash, like it just comes really quickly for like 5 seconds and then it's gone for like 20 minutes and then it comes back. So that's been weird. I don't know. But I feel like my body's just, you know what? It's been introduced to a bunch of different meds. Also, I'm, for the first time in my life, happy that I woke up with a huge bloated tummy. I would have not a week ago, 2 weeks ago, literally any other time in my life, not have walked in what I currently have on, which is a sports bra and leggings. You can see how bloated my tummy is. This is like me sucking in. This is me not. Like this part, obviously I've eaten today, but personally, I don't think I would have ever gone outside without a like a tank top on or something to cover my belly being this bloated, because I've never, this is not normal for me. But I walked loud and I walked proud, and I was like, I want my belly to be as bloated as possible, because that means that the eggs hopefully are growing. That's a big sign that the medication is obviously like in there and it's working and it's trying to do its job. Bloating is just a natural side effect, and you want bloat because that is what's pulling like everything in. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's working, but you want to believe it's working, because the only way to know it's working is if you get an ultrasound blood work, which I have in 2 days, and I'm excited for that too.
And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air, and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within.
Good morning. Okay, truthfully, it is, what time is it? 17? Yeah, I didn't get up to walk like I planned to. I've been walking at night with my husband, so I thought, no, I'm not walking this morning. So I'm just gonna get ready for work and do my skincare and maybe grab a coffee. And that's my morning routine right now.
May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of you when I'm at my weakest point makes a world of difference, oh you make me strong. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. You're the first thing in the morning and the last. Baby, you're my future and you are my past. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Order in a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always.
Okay, the lighting's gonna be bad because we're running out of daylight, but I had my second ultrasound and blood work today, and it went so good. And I just got a call a couple hours ago from my coordinator saying we're not changing anything. She did mention earlier that we might throw in a third medication Saturday, but we're holding off. The good news is I have a lot of eggs, more than what we thought on Monday. So we are very much, I keep saying we because I conclude my husband, we, me and him, me, being monitored very closely. So I met with the PA, the physician's assistant, Monday, and then today, Thursday. And typically I would see her again on my third appointment, and then my fourth appointment, I would see my doctor. However, my doctor's taking over as of Monday, and then I'll also see her Wednesday for my last appointment because we have such a large, I don't even know what to say, large batch of eggs that she's taking over as of Monday just to really monitor the process more closely. And they said today that if it is looking like they think it is, we're going to have to do a double trigger shot, which is insane, Wednesday. So that'll be in the next video. I'm actually gonna split this up. You're gonna see tomorrow really quickly, and I'm gonna split it up just because it gets rather long. But I am feeling very crampy, very bloated. I haven't had any caffeine, but I'm feeling really good because I've had a lot of hydration. I also switched from just drinking plain water today to always having some form of hydration because I told her like how thirsty I am, and yes, I upped my salt intake. And she's like, just switch over to an electrolyte. So I'm actually gonna make an electrolyte right now. I'll show you what I'm making, but I got some more at the store today. I'll show you those too so you can kind of see what I'm taking. But here's the update of the, you can see that like here, but it's right here. There's a lot of eggs in there. And it's weird because it's hard. I even told her today, I'm like, it's like hard, and she's like, yeah, it's just gonna keep getting bigger and harder. But my blood work looks so good today. She was really happy with the ultrasound. My husband was able to go with me today, so that was really nice. He was super excited. She was like, when she was doing the ultrasound, she was like, look at all these eggs, you should be so excited. She was like, this is awesome. So we're really excited. Obviously the more that they can retrieve, the better our chances are overall. So it's very exciting news. Also, I just have to say, if you've taken the Menopure, do you get a bad taste in your mouth that tastes like a Band-Aid? You know how a Band-Aid smells? Like you open up a Band-Aid and that smell, that latex smell, only smells like a Band-Aid. As soon as my husband injects that shot, I get that taste in my mouth. It is disgusting. And I actually told my coordinator that today because she asked how everything was going, and I was like, good, except I get this wacko taste in my mouth. That shot does burn, by the way, too, but I was like, that is one thing I just can't get over. And she's like, oh, I'll have to ask the rep about that. I've never heard of that. But when I was watching YouTube today, another lady said the same thing, and I was like, I'm not alone. So let me know if you've taken it before. Do you get a really weird taste in your mouth? The closest I can explain it is it tastes like a Band-Aid. It's gross. Okay, enough chatting. Let's go make this electrolyte drink because it's time to shut down for the night, and we gotta feed those eggs. Okay, it's actually the next morning. I did not show you my
drink last night, but I'm gonna share with you this morning the one that I make. And then these are the ones I bought to make life convenient because I'm not gonna carry all of this with me all the time. But this is something I can just throw in my water really quickly because it's a little packet. So these are the Prime hydration drinks, not the caffeinated ones. Okay, they do make an energy drink, but they also make a hydration drink, and I think that can get kind of confusing. So these are the hydration sticks. They're really sweet. I haven't tried the lemon lime yet. The blue raspberry was really sweet, so I just kind of like added it to my cup and then kept adding water to it. So I kind of got like 2 cups worth of like liquid out of it, if that makes sense. Same with this one, the liquid IV sugar-free. I did get the sugar-free because if I'm drinking like 3 of these a day, I don't want 33 grams of sugar coming from my drinks because there's 11 grams of sugar per regular packet. I don't need that much sugar in my life. So she recommended getting the sugar-free ones. These are good. They're not as sweet as these. So I just got a variety of these, like again, just to keep with me. So when I'm on the go, I'm at work, I start with this usually and end with this. And I've been drinking so much water. So let me just mix this up. There's already water in it because when I do a big cup, I find that like half water, half coconut is perfect. If I do like a smaller glass, just coconut water is good, like 8 to 10 ounces, but like an entire 40 ounces of coconut water, I get tired of that like really quickly. Okay, so this has about half coconut water in here. And then, or excuse me, this has about half water in it, and then we're gonna do coconut water. Like, it ends up being about half, which I think is perfect. Ooh, we're spilling. Okay, I got this recipe on a lady on TikTok who said that like moms who are pregnant, postpartum moms, and then people that are going through IVF, they're depleting their sodium storage, which is true. That's why we're supposed to eat more salt, but it also happens when you have a baby. So you want potassium, which comes from the coconut water, vitamin C, which comes from some sort of vitamin C. You can do lemon, lime, orange, grapefruit, whatever, and then salt. So it helps a lot. So anyways, I just put the whole lime in. I just cut it. I don't even cut it like, I just make a slice in it and then squeeze it and then stick it in there. This is not a good lime. Also, I want to take this end off, but my like lime squeezer, my actual thing broke. I'm making a huge mess. My actual lime lemon squeezer broke, so we're doing it with our hand. All right, and as far as salt goes, I don't know if there's a perfect ratio, but I do 30 salts. $16, $17, $18, $19, $20, $21, $22, $23, $25, $26, $27, $28, $29, $30. And you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, that's so much. Well, we might not be living the same life right now. So my doctor told me to heavily salt everything. And when I told her about this drink, she was like, oh yeah, definitely do that. And I said, I do about 30 shakes. And she said, that might not even be enough. So yeah, so again, we might be living different lives right now. So some people can't have a lot of salt during this time of my life. I want to have a lot of salt. This is also strange to say. Sorry, I'm cutting up my face, but it tastes like a virgin margarita. I think it tastes amazing. I would drink this every day of my life, even if I wasn't needing to drink it. So I just take this with me right now. Oh, that cracked. Okay, right now I'm drinking 4 cups of water a day, and I'm putting something in every single one. So I will link these down below if you're interested in them. I'm supposed to drink them this entire time, and then also again when I do the transfer and the implantation and when I'm pregnant. So my new hydration life. These are cheaper than these on Amazon. So, and also, but these I actually got at our local grocery store yesterday because I had a coupon for both. So, and I never use coupons, but for these, I'll use a coupon. I'll save $2, $4, whatever I need to do. So yeah, this is what I'm currently drinking. It's
delicious, by the way. I want to quickly say thank you so much for watching today's video. It means a lot to us because this is just such an exciting time in our life. So I'm actually ending the video today, which is technically day 5. I'm going to do day 5 through egg retrieval in the next video that I post like this. The next, so it might be a couple weeks because I might also include how many embryos we get, and that takes 5 days after the egg retrieval. But the reason I'm splitting it up is because it gets a little long, but also I know the next video might be like more exciting, obviously with the egg retrieval, but with the, you know, stems changing too. I have salt on me. With the stems changing. So I will report back with everything, all the changes, but this weekend's probably gonna be like the same old until Monday. And then things get amped up, and I want to include that all together. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you are on a journey like mine, I hope this gave you comfort and made you feel less alone, because I will say I've been watching a lot of creators and people that are sharing their own IVF journey and like checking in with them, and it just makes me feel like less isolated, less alone. It makes my feelings feel real, and it just feels really good. So, and if you're not on the same journey as me, maybe this just gave you some different level of appreciation for, you know, how you were able to give birth, because how you were able to get pregnant. Because I will say there's not a single person out there, you know, first getting married or thinking about having a family, they weren't like fantasizing about doing like IVF. No one fantasizes about that. No one sits there and goes, ooh, I hope that I can take so many injections and at every appointment just hold my breath and hopes that this is like, you know, a green light to the next step. No one thinks like that. I can almost guarantee no one thinks like that, because everyone wants to get pregnant naturally and have that surprise. And with IVF, there are no surprises. Every step of the way is so mapped out that literally the only surprise you may have, I feel like, is after the 2-week wait, after the implantation, to see if it worked. You know, it's like, but you're not really surprised if it does work. I don't know. It's just one of those things where I feel like people who have gone through this truly understand like all the feelings, all the emotions. It feels like a roller coaster. So just thank you so much for being here and for supporting us. It means a lot to us, and I will see you in a regular foodie video coming up next, and then you'll see another IVF update video very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.